In this video, I just want to show you how the new Tires tab works. So if you see here on the left-hand navigation bar, we have a new Tires tab. This allows you to manage all sets of tires, wet, slicks, etc. And ultimately what it'll do then is for each track session that you record and select your tires for that track session, it'll add the cycles and the runtime of each tire. So just to show you how you can add a tire, when you click on the add button, you can set whether it's a new or used tire. You can give the tire a name as such. You can maybe call it race set 4. You can get the serial number as well. If you're on a mobile device, there's also a scan tire button. This will activate your camera and it will attempt to read the barcode. If the barcode isn't readable anymore, it'll attempt to read the actual code under the number under the barcode. You can assign the tire to a specific set. Maybe you maintain all of your tires in very specific sets. You can then say whether it's front left, right, rear left, right, whether it's just a spare, whether it's slick wet tire, whether it's a new scrubbed, race ready, etc. So you've got your usage status. Assuming that we're adding a new slick tire to our inventory, you would mark condition rating as 100%. This is something that from person to person and team to team will be different how you assess the wear of a tire. I look at this generally as a percentage. So with each track session of a certain minute length, I would reduce it by the condition by a few percent. I'll show you how that works on the sessions in a moment. If you are adding a used tire, it makes sense to reduce the condition rating maybe to 85%. And you can also put in information then about any previous runtime. So if you know that you used it for one race day and there was about 50 minutes of track time, you can put the minutes in there. And in those 50 minutes, maybe those were split over 5 sessions. So you would have 5 heat cycles there as well. You can add in information about the purchase date and cost as well, and any notes about the specific tire. Once you save those changes, then tire will appear in your inventory list and is available then for tracking your sessions. So if we then go to the sessions tab, and if we log a new session here, and we've got our cart, let's say this is today's date, and we went out this morning at 11:10. It was a practice session at, say, White River, and the track time was 10 minutes. What we can now do is we also have the option to set which tires we used. So I can go front left. I'm just going to pick the front right. I'm going to pick rear left and rear right. So this will then, once we save the session, add the data about the session to that tire. In addition, what you can do is you can record then what the post-race condition of these tires is. So these were brand new tires that were set at 100%. So I've had a 10-minute session here on brand new tires. Maybe I decide to set this to 97%. And if we save the session, then first of all, our session data now includes all the parts installed and the tires used. If we now go back to that tires tab, what we can see here is for all 4 of the tires that I used, there's the 10-minute runtime of the session, and it's gone through 1 heat cycle. And if I look at the history, I can see that the tire was used for a 10-minute session, went through a heat cycle, and the condition of the tire was reduced from 100 to 97%. The percentage you assign for pre and post is very much subjective. Whichever way you prefer doing that is will work within the system. You can add as many tires as you want, as many sets as you want, and You can even assign four tires to a set so that they appear together as a single set that you may want to track for specific races. Ultimately, the advantage then is that you can see how many sessions each tire was used for, and you can see whether a tire has been used for a race day, more than one race day, and keep a better track of which tires are still usable for practice, which tires you just want to send for recycling.